Steph, this is my CardsDONE3 and today we're making Christmas cards. The first thing we've got to do is draw some Christmas type shapes. So I'm going for a tree. Now the simpler the better really, because we're going to turn them into glass painted designs. You probably fit about 6 of those on a page, and what you're going to do next is put your acetate paper on top and use it as a stencil. Take your glass paint liner. This is really good. You might want to have a practice with it if you've not used it before, but my tip is always squeeze from the bottom. If you squeeze from the top, there's going to be a mess. We're going to simply draw over the design from the paper onto the acetate with the liner. Here goes. So you need to put that to one side to dry. Depending on the thickness of your liner, take between 10 and 20 minutes. So put that down to dry and you'll be left with, this is a slightly different design. Your design nice and dry, ready to put some colour on it. For the colour, we're using standard glass paints. All you need to do, grab your paintbrush. It can be quite a big one for this actually, because the design's quite simple. Coat it in quite a lot of paint and just sort of let it blob in the middle of your design and very lightly spread it out to the sides. It's like spreading a puddle. Grab yourself a pre-folded card, and what we're going to do is cut a window in the front of it, quite a substantial size. So once you've done that, you're going to pop the window out and it's going to look like this. Beautiful. We're not going to fold it yet, but you can see the gist. That's going to be the front. And we're going to take a piece of card that's the exact size of the front of the card to back it. So I've basically cut a card in half. This is going to be stuck behind the window. As you can see, fits perfectly. It's like it was planned. We've backed our card frame with a bit of blue card. Don't worry if a bit of glue has seeped out of the thinner edge, because we'll craftily conceal that later. In the meantime, grab your Martha Stewart and we're going to cut around the inner edge of the blue to create a lovely little pattern. Brill. We've got our snowflake window now, blue and green. We're going to grab our dry acetate designs. I'm just going to loosely cut round it. I'm going to leave a slight rim around the edge. There we go. Just going to poke a hole through the top of it. I'm going to grab some black elasticated thread and thread that through, so it's a loop. Put the 2 loose ends through the hole and then pull them back through the loop that I made. I'm going to secure this to the card now. I'm going to take one of the blue snowflakes from before that we cut out, and I'm going to glue it on top of the wire to conceal it at the back. Trim that excess off. All we're going to do is just neaten up this gluey edge a bit, and simply going to do that by grabbing some ribbon, let's use gold, glue into place down that side. It doesn't matter if it overlaps the back a bit, as long as you don't glue it onto the back at all. And last, but by no means least, we're going to add our buttons. There we have it, a card that surely anybody would love to receive.